Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are tackling my playroom today, and I am hoping that this is the last time I am going to have to reorganize this room from top to bottom. I am so over these fabric bins, so we are finally going to be replacing these, and my new organization system that I am going to be doing today, I already know it's going to work so much better. It is also the end of an era, and we are getting rid of this dinosaur bookcase that I have had since Gray was a baby, and I am really sad. I'm gonna miss it, but I am really trying to maximize the space in this room, and it is just no longer needed. To start the day off, I am going to be cleaning this half of the room, and then we're going to be moving the couch because I'm sure you guys already know it's a disaster underneath. I actually think this is the worst it's ever been. I have never been nervous to share underneath my couch, but today takes the cake, and it's a little embarrassing how bad this has gotten. So we are going to be starting the day off with that, but I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I am really excited for this one. This was a major project I had on my list that I wanted to complete before Christmas, and I am so happy to finally have it done. These couch pieces are extremely heavy, and they do also lock together, so I always need Justin's help to get them apart and get them out of my way because it is just not something I am able to do myself. But you might be looking at the mess and thinking it's not as bad as I made it sound. But the major problem area is definitely this area here. This is where the kids always sit, and I honestly don't even understand how so much stuff accumulates underneath the couch. I think a lot of it falls through the cracks and just drops onto the floor because it is really bad this time. I had people in my last playroom video saying I must have staged the mess, and looking at this mess, I can see why someone might think that, but there is no need for staging a mess in this house. I have 3 professional mess makers that are my children, and this is what I was left with this day. To start, there were a few dishes underneath here, so I'm just collecting all of those to bring down to the kitchen, and then I'm going to start collecting all of the garbage. This was majority garbage. I kept a few things like the magnet tiles and some of the little people toys that managed to find their way under here. But for the most part, I did decide to get rid of almost all of this. I feel like if it has been sitting underneath the couch for months and no one has asked for it or has been looking for it, it is probably safe to get rid of it.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
I have decluttered this room quite a few times, and each time I do it, I always feel kind of guilty throwing away certain items because they technically are still good, but they're not worth donating. They are little pieces to a set we used to have, or there's only one left of a certain toy item, and it's just not worth the donation process because it wouldn't be good to anybody, but it still makes me feel guilty throwing it out because it is money we have spent. But I will say, whenever I do a declutter, I can never remember what I get rid of. There is never one item that is missed. I can never think of one thing that I threw in the trash that maybe I shouldn't have, and that tells me it was time to get rid of it. We don't need it in this house, and I am really trying to declutter my house, especially the playroom, before Christmas.
Than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the way you are, just the way you
I just came downstairs to make a quick coffee, and I also wanted to take this opportunity to talk about today's video sponsor, which is Searqle. You guys know I am a mom of 3, and my children's safety is, of course, my top priority. As they get older, they are slowly starting to get a little more freedom, whether that be heading outside to play with the neighbors or maybe going on little play dates with their friends. So if there is a tool out there to help make sure my kids are safe, you better believe that I am going to be using it. Searqle is a powerful safety tool that provides in-depth information about people and places in your area. With Searqle, you get all of the important information you need all in one place so you can spend time focusing on what is truly important, which is spending time with your family. I have always been very cautious when it comes to introducing new people into my children's lives, and with Searqle, I feel like I can make a much more informed decision. It is super easy to use. Just simply enter a zip code to access a full report on all registered offenders in your area. This will include detailed information like their name, their address, their job, their criminal record, specific convictions, and how close they are to your location. It is fast, it is simple, and it is one less thing for us moms to stress about. So make sure you check out Searqle for yourself using my link down below in the description box. You will get a 30% off discount to try Searqle for yourself. And a big thank you to Searqle for sponsoring today's video.
Just the way we are. Beautiful. So don't go changing.
So this is what my carpet was looking like after I picked all of the larger pieces up. There was still a lot of smaller items and dust and crumbs and dirt on the carpet. So I am going to grab my Eureka vacuum and put this thing to work cleaning up the rest of this mess.
Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say, and we'll shout it out louder.
I am always looking for new and fun traditions to start with my family during the holiday seasons, so I would love to get some ideas from you guys. So please let me know down below what your favorite family tradition is that you do every single year, whether that be something you eat for breakfast on Christmas morning, or something you do on Christmas Eve, or something special you do during the day on Christmas. I would absolutely love to hear it and maybe implement some of those traditions into my own household. Like I said, I just want to add some more traditions and do some things that the kids will always remember and always know that we're going to be doing. I just feel like the traditions are what makes the holiday seasons feel so special.
Why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk.
Before moving the couch back to where it belongs, I am just quickly going through and wiping down the walls and the baseboards. They were surprisingly dirty. The wall had a ton of streaks on it, I'm assuming from the kids' hands, and then of course there was quite an accumulation of dust on the baseboards. I'm usually a little nervous when it comes to washing and cleaning the walls because I find you can actually leave them streakier looking than before you clean them. But I did use really hot water and some Dawn dish soap and they cleaned up beautifully. I used to use magic erasers for this kind of stuff, but I always found that they left a residue behind. Even after I wiped them down with a cloth afterwards, they just looked kind of messy.
I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine. The way that it was, then you hand me these emotions. Didn't want them, but I guess that I sucked with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dancing for you. And maybe I drown, but what can I do?
I wasn't sure if you could tell from these clips, so I wanted to do a close-up here, but we have gotten so much snow in the last week. We actually accumulated, I think, 16 inches over the course of 2 days. It has been a very snowy winter for us. I love it before Christmas, but the second Christmas is over, I am ready for it to be summer again.
It doesn't even make sense.
I feel like the voiceovers aren't really picking it up, but I am losing my voice a little bit. I have been so sick over the last 3 or 4 days, and each day I am waking up thinking I am going to feel better. And honestly, I feel a little worse. I am very fevered. I have chills. I have body aches. I have a cough. My chest hurts. So I think I might be coming down with a chest infection or something along those lines. I'm hoping things turn around soon, or I will just make an appointment with my doctor because it is the holiday season and it should honestly be illegal for moms to get sick at any point, but especially around the holidays. I practically did not leave my bed the entire weekend, and it was kind of nice that I did get sick over the weekend, so Justin was home to hang out with the kids and maintain the house, but it's just never ideal, and I'm hoping to feel better soon.
Acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. I keep missing our fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire.
I purchased these bins from Walmart, and I believe they were $8 to $10 a piece. I can't remember the exact amount, and I will also be taking that white sticker off of them, but I just did not have the time or patience to do it this day. I will also be labeling these bins in the future. The only reason I didn't tackle that today as well is because I am going to wait until after Christmas, because I do know the kids are going to be getting certain things and some new toys. I might have to purchase some new bins, but I know some of these things might switch around a little bit.
Struggling to come through. We had a fire that we watched it burn out. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind. My body and mind.
Mac is still very much a puppy, even though he's a giant. If you are new here, Mac is our 1-year-old Borble, so he is a Mastiff, and he is 140 pounds, which is ridiculous. I honestly didn't know he would get that big, but he is just a ball of energy. As you can see here, he just wants to play, so I ended up having to kick him out into the hall with Zeke because there was no getting any toys organized with him around.
Acting surprised, but I know I'm not over you. Keep missing our fights. Think I'm losing my mind, but I guess that's what love do.
I have decluttered this room quite a few times in the past. I believe this was probably my 4th time going through the entire room and all of the toys, and I usually do it by dumping out the toy buckets and just going through them one at a time. I feel like this is the easiest way, and it just feels a lot less overwhelming than having a huge pile of toys in front of me. But as I was going through each bin, I was actually feeling quite proud because there is so much less toys in here than there used to be. It used to take me so long to do this playroom. It was an all-day thing, but it actually only took me about 2 hours to do this entire toy declutter and organization. So it just feels really good to actually be able to see the progress and know I've made a huge dent in our toy collection.
is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you
Hot Wheels tracks are one of the toys that I am just not ready to part ways with yet. My kids will occasionally take these out and spend the entire day playing with them. So they do still get used, but definitely not on a daily or even a weekly basis. So I am just going to store these in the closet for when they do want to play with them, because I am just not ready to get rid of them, because I know it's something they are going to ask for, but it's not worth them having a spot on the shelves with all of the regularly used toys.
ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me. In my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Wide awake is the way that
A lot of the toys that I am going to be throwing in the garbage, I am just sticking in these bins. Some of these are going to be donation, but I just wanted to make a pile so it was all together. Anything that I am throwing out is either broken or missing pieces, or it just can't be passed on. I do try and donate anything I can, so don't worry, I am not throwing out good toys, especially around Christmas when I know people would love to have them. But I do end up donating quite a few things, especially the little people toys. Those have been such a huge hit in our house, but Quinn is the last to play with them, and they are slowly making their way out, which makes me really sad because those are actually some of my favorite toys that they have played with as well.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gate.
I could not tell you the last time I wiped these cubbies out, so I am just using Pledge and a microfiber cloth to give them a really quick wipe down.
I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down.
We have only been using these bins for probably about 5 days, and I can already tell you guys I like these so much better than the fabric bins. They may not be as aesthetically pleasing in the little cubby holes as the fabric ones were, but they are much more functional for us. I love that they are see-through, so Quinn, Rowan, Gray, they can all just see exactly what's in them. Like I mentioned, I will be labeling these, but for now they are unlabeled and they can still tell what's in each one. I also like that they have lids and they can just grab one and go, even if they want to take some of the toys to their rooms. It's just an easy process, a quick cleanup, and I think this is going to work really well for us.
We'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Some gates never get to open 'cause it's too late. I could be the one who.
So now we are going to be clearing off this bookshelf so we can get rid of it. And this was not an easy decision. It was actually really sad. I do not want to get rid of this bookcase. It holds a lot of special memories to me. I painted this when Grayson was 1, so we have had it his entire childhood, and then of course the girls grew up with it. It might seem kind of silly, but I'm sure if you're a mom, you have items like that in your home, but there is just no longer a need for it. My kids never really reach for these books. A lot of these books are for younger kids, but I am going to keep them because of course Quinn is only 3 and she is slowly getting into reading and wanting to read and going through the books, but there is more than enough space for these books on the toy shelves. So this will free up a lot of space in this room, and it's a sad day, but it will be nice to have a little bit more of an open space.
Now we've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shake this off, but you're not that tough.
I ended up thinking it looked really good with the books underneath this little bench, and honestly, I am happy with the entire area and all of the changes that I made this day. I think it just suits the ages that my kids are at, and it just elevates the space a little bit more. Those fabric bins were looking a little rough. We've had them for about 3 years, so it was time for them to go.
I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time.
I did have this bookshelf anchored to the wall, so I am just quickly taking out the screw so I can take this out of the room and just put it in the hallway until Justin can move it downstairs for me. We are also getting rid of the artwork above this dinosaur shelf because they do go as a set, but I am leaving this hung up until somebody decides to buy it because I don't want it to get broken, and it is probably safest staying on the wall.
Text, no calls from me. I thought I could shake this off, but I'm not that tough with you. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I'll make you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time.
So all of these toys off to the left, I am going to be taking to the donation center, and then all of the stuff in these 2 bins is going into the garbage. Some of these might look good, but a lot of them have either been chewed by my dogs or are broken or missing pieces, and they just were not worth donating.
And I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time.
that is going to be it for today's playroom declutter and organization video. I am so happy with how it looks. Little changes can really make a big impact, and that is exactly how I feel in here. This is the perfect setup for us, and I feel like this just sets us up for a fresh start with Christmas right around the corner. I feel pretty good where my entire house is at when it comes to being decluttered for the new year. I'm not sure if I will have another video up before the new year. Like I mentioned, I am not feeling my best. I am hoping that I might be able to get one more video out, but if not, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much for all of the support you have shown my channel this year. I appreciate each and every one of you so, so much. I cannot even begin to describe how thankful and appreciative I am towards all of you. Don't forget to check out Searqle down below using my link in the description box, and I will see you all soon with a new video. Bye, guys.